Good morning, Bears, and welcome back to Kickin' It. Today I have a special guest with me.
Hey Bears, I'm Austin. Coming up on the show, we look at community school camp, girls golf, senior night, and Spikeball.
Ambassador of Change members hope that you enjoyed your Start with Hello activities this week. Please remember that starting with hello doesn't stop today.
The group wants to keep the momentum going. Think about doing a random act of kindness this weekend and pay it forward. Ambassadors of Change members, please meet in the varsity gym at the beginning of 5th period today.
Students, today is the last day to make a scheduled change without a penalty. There will be a full cast Laramie Project meeting today at 3:15. Picture retake day is next Friday in the auditorium lobby.
A popular activity at the school right now is our new virtual reality headsets. Annie Ranke got the inside scoop.
The school library this year invested in virtual reality glasses that make the image on your phone 3D. I interviewed librarian media specialist Judy Deal to know more.
So at the end of last year, it was so popular over at the middle schools that I wrote a grant to the PTO. And so I was able to purchase 31 viewers through their funding. And then I put in some of my own library money. And so we now have like 55 viewers, so I can probably do 2 classes at a time. I've had a variety of history classes, film classes, global language, Spanish came in, environmental science. My ultimate goal would be to have students create a virtual reality tour of this building before it gets torn down.
I really like the virtual reality glasses. I really think it's a good way for hands-on learning.
This has been Annie Ranke reporting for the WARL.
Students, keep an eye out for information from Mrs. Deal about using virtual reality to film the school.
Students that will be 18 by the November 5th elections this fall must register to vote by October 7th. Registration forms can be completed at the Upper Arlington Library and online.
Go to the Franklin County Board of Education election website for more information. Upper Arlington residents will be voting on City Council and school board members. Now to Alex and Max with sports.
Volleyball had their annual Dig Pink game yesterday against Westland. They raised $1,395. The Bears won in 3 sets and raised money for the Side Out Foundation, which has raised over $14 million for breast cancer research.
Girls soccer beat Westland on Tuesday 10-0. Their record is 6-4-1. Boys soccer is 8-4-1. They beat New Albany last night 3-1.
Both girls and boys water polo were off this week, but they've been continuing to train hard so they return strong next week.
Girls cross country ran at Lancaster Saturday and placed 8th out of 16, while boys ran at Olentangy Liberty and placed 3rd out of 9.
Field hockey beat Olentangy Orange 2-1 Wednesday and will be playing away at Kilbourne tonight.
Boys golf placed 6 out of 12 teams at the UA Masters this week. They are 19-1 in the OCC.
Girls golf had their final match of the season and senior night Wednesday. I caught up with the seniors to learn more about their season.
Girls golf had their senior night on Wednesday at Scioto Country Club against Dublin Jerome.
So we did like a Ryder Cup style. So it's basically like a scramble. So 2 players, or in my group it was 3, and we each hit a ball and then we pick the best ball after our drive and we play that ball from there.
My favorite part of the season was definitely senior night and being able to play in a fun format all together with my teammates.
They tied the match, marking the end of their regular season. Sectionals begin next week and they are looking forward to their run for states.
We've done pretty well this season. We've had a few runner-ups. We haven't won yet, but the goal is to win sectionals, districts, then hopefully states.
2 teams from the Central District go to states. You can make it individually or as a team. Last year I went individually, and my freshman year we went as a team. So hopefully this year we'll be able to go back as a team, and obviously the goal is to win.
This has been Alex Chris reporting for the WARL.
Emily is committed to The Ohio State University for golf. She placed 5th at states last year and is hoping to do even better this year.
Tennis beat Jerome last night, which advanced them to district finals. Shout out to senior Kiki Lilly, captain of Varsity B, who played her last match yesterday. Player of the week goes out to Ella Hazelbaker, who won her match, giving the girls 3 points to beat Jerome.
Football is 1-3 and will be playing away at Lancaster. Now to Maria and Matthew with Community News.
Welcome back to Community News. Joining me this week is Matthew Green. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, the Columbus International Festival takes place at the Franklin Park Adventure Center.
This family-friendly event celebrates Columbus' diverse culture, community, with music, entertainment, a fashion show, and more.
Community School is a program at the high school for students who want a different way of learning. Here's a look at how they start their school year. At the beginning of each school year, students in community school go to Camp Damascus to make new friendships and participate in different activities along the way.
At community school camp, we split up and play games in small groups. We do big group games for team bonding, and towards the end of the day, we play board games, do a mini talent show showing off our talents, and go on a night hike, and then have a big fire.
Students learned a lot in the short 2 days and reflect on their experiences.
The thing that I take away most from camp is probably the relationships that I built.
I made a bunch of connections with people that I would not have connected with otherwise, and that also pre-existing friendships have gotten stronger because of it.
This has been Maria Manessi reporting for the WARL.
Juniors and seniors participate in community school this year, and freshmen are welcome to join next year.
In celebration of National Coffee Day on Sunday, September 29th, Krispy Kreme is offering a coffee cream donut for a limited time. That ends Monday.
They are also offering one free original glazed donut and one free small coffee on Sunday.
Now we toss it to special reports with Peter.
Guten Morgen. The GAP German exchange students have been at UAHS for 2 weeks. Several are joining us this morning. This exchange program is offered every other year with the goal is to foster cultural understanding and improve second language skills. In June 2020, UE host students will travel to Germany for 3 weeks. The German-American Partnership Program is the largest and most successful bilateral student exchange program of the U.S. with any other country. It is supported by the German Foreign Office and the U.S. State Department. Here with me today is Anna and her exchange student, Samara.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part about coming here so far?
I think the homecoming dance was my favorite part so far because we don't have such dances in Germany at our school. So yeah, it was quite good.
Thanks. One of the fun and trending activities this school year is Spikeball, and it has been going around the internet. Max Buckley reports.
A product that debuted on Shark Tank in 2015 is gaining popularity in Upper Arlington. Seniors Alex, Connie, and Miles Erickson share why and when they started playing.
Well, it all started a while back. My neighbor was playing it, and I was like, all right, cool. And then recently, over the summer, my friends started playing it, and then I was like, I'll play too.
My mom got it for my birthday, and I started playing it then.
Spikeball is broken into 2 teams that can be played 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3. The game can be played outdoors and indoors. ESPN televised the National College Spikeball Championship this year. Alex and Miles elaborate on why Spikeball should be considered a club sport by the high school.
It's quite simple, because we have Liam Keithler at our high school, and he would win every game for us, and we would win state championships. So that's mine.
Well, Liam's really good, but I think I'm good too. So we could be a really good team.
Yeah, sure.
And it'd be fun.
Yeah.
This has been Max Buckley reporting for WARL.
As you could see, it is a good way to have some fun and to practice your spike trick shots. Also, Spikeball can't just be played outside, it can be played indoors too, just in time for the cold weather to come this fall. Now back to Maine.
On Wednesday this week, the company Juul is no longer allowed to advertise on TV, print, and digital ads.
This change is due to the deaths in America that have to do with vaping.
College representatives have been visiting the high school to talk to students about their school.
Next week, the University of Akron, Hope College, Washington and Lee, and the University of Notre Dame will be visiting. For more information, head over to the College Center.
The community came together last week for the homecoming game. Jessica Stelzer gives us the rundown on Friday's game rain delay.
Friday, September 20th was the homecoming game at UAHS. Avery Zelina, the Bear mascot for the game, showed us how excited she was.
The game is starting, and we're playing Westerville South, and it's about to begin. It's so much fun. We're getting hyped! Woo!
With 10 minutes left in the first quarter, the game was delayed because of thunder. This was the first time the new Marv has experienced a storm delay. Everyone was forced to leave the stadium and head underneath or inside the high school.
We have a 30-minute thunder and lightning delay.
Every time lightning struck, the timer for 30 minutes restarted.
It's still raining, mean, everyone's under the bleachers, still thundering, and we're all waiting for the game that might never happen.
As people began to get anxious on whether the game was canceled or not, the press box was full of people trying to figure out the situation, including Dr. Paul Imhoff, until finally...
Taking the field at 8:22 for a 10-minute warm-up, at which time we will then continue our game.
I'm happy that it's still going, but I'm sad that it's late because I really want to see the game.
After an hour and 45 minutes, the Golden Bears headed back onto the field for warm-ups. This has been Jessica Stelzer reporting for the WARL.
Good fight out there, Bears.
Next week on the show, check out what underclassmen are doing for lunch and a recap of 6th grade camp.
Thanks for tuning in and have an amazing weekend.
Yeah.